Hello, this is Minneapolis Millennium Gaming. Welcome to the channel. I'll be with you in just a moment. Okay. Okay. I think I'm ready. Trying something new. I'm starting I'm starting out wrong already. I gotta come in here, set money to 0. Okay. There we go. Forgot to do that before we got started. Alright. It shows 1, but anyway. No, actually, that's the day. The speed I meant. Anyway. We start with $0. Trying something different. I might need that later. Actually, I know I will here in a few minutes. But that's what I wanted to log on to. This is our pig of barn here. It holds a lot of pigs. Especially with the fence we put in. That fence goes way on back. I'll show you that in a minute. We have 25 pigs. This building holds 3,250 pigs. So, we're going to have a big pig operation here going. But for now, we have 25. Now, the pigs we have are 3 months old. Now, I don't understand. I have the realistic animal mod and the enhanced animal mod both on here now. And no animal. You're supposed to be able to get male animals for here. For breeding purposes. And it's not there. It did mention about some shop that you might have to purchase before it will let you. Let's go to the factory and see if I can find it. slaughterhouse or whatever it is. It says you may have to purchase before it'll let you. Is what it said when I Googled it. Corn dryers, dairies, spinneries, the refinery, and oil stuff is on here. I'll be showing you that here in a minute. Well, that postal service thing, yeah, right there, I can get rid of that. I won't use that again. The oil pump and everything on here, I'll be showing that off as well. As far as I hit the wrong button. I don't see not unless it comes separately. Let's check. Downloadable content. Production sites. I think that's what it would be. Because it said there's another mod that comes with it that you might need before you can get to animals, male animals. I'm not seeing it. Popcorn? I'm not looking for popcorn. Because I know it said might have to place down another pig food mixer. I don't want that. Another mod. So far, I'm not seeing it. And it seemed like if you needed that, it would automatically be loaded. But butter. First I thought that's what I needed, but no, that says butter. Feed mixing. Farmhouses, beehives. I'm pretty sure it would be right there. Might be in here with animals. No. I have no idea. Enhanced animal systems. Right there. Now, I had the other one loaded for quite a while before that one. I just loaded that one today. And even the other one's supposed to have male animals with it, and it don't. Okay, let's play the game. Let me try to find the other one and shut it off. No, wrong button. But the other one was supposed to give you male animals too, and it don't. At least it don't with me. That and with this one, the game, it only produces one pig every time. And the other one, it produces several of them. But it's supposed to be an option for male animals. It's not. It don't give me that option. So I'm not for sure what's going on. But anyway, that's our animal pen. The animal pen goes all the way down here at the end. Now, this here is for selling oil. Oil and all the oil products that comes with that oil mod that I'll be showing you here in a minute. I put a fence around here. These are for our use. These oil barrels too, I'll show you what these do here in a second. First we're going to load them up. Now they're empty oil barrels, but oh, come on. They're empty oil barrels, but for some reason, you gotta use super strength to lift them. That don't make any sense. They're empty. There's two oil pumps on here you can use. A smaller one and a larger one. I'm going to show both. And I forgot again. Wrong button. Okay. I need to come on here. Reset our money to 0. I'll explain that in a minute. That's where it was supposed to be from the beginning of when I first came out here. But I'll explain that when we get there to that point. First, let's load up these oil barrels. And this is the reason why I prefer to use the larger oil pump rather than the smaller one. Because with the smaller one, you have to use these oil barrels. And they don't come in bigger quantities or anything, just one barrel at a time. And you gotta pick up each barrel. And it holds 100 of them. And if you skip time overnight, it will use all of them overnight. So then once you move all of them to the refinery, and then you have to buy the next day 100 more barrels and do this. Load them all up, all 100 of them. And I'm not doing that. Somebody just asked, do you have a tractor? I guess he's talking about on the game? No, I don't, not yet. I'm guessing that's what he's talking about. And I'll explain why here in a minute. When I get to that point, right now, we're loading up barrels. Once I get the barrel loaded up and get over there, I'll explain a little more about what I'm doing with this series. Well, on the way over there, probably. Let's hop on a trip. We have this silo where we can buy pig food and all kinds of other stuff. This is free for us to use. We do not own it. The animal trailer belongs to the animal shop over there. This trailer and the truck belongs to the shop here, along with this vehicle. Since we're going to be doing so much business through here, they said we're welcome to use these whenever we want. This is, they don't have a place to put it, so they're storing it here. They pay the shop to store the trailer here. We're welcome to use that whenever we want. So, let's get over to the oil. We have no money. We have 25 pigs. They're full of straw. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I said we have 25 pigs starting out, but they breed pretty quickly. No money, because it's full of straw, full of food, so we should be fine for a while, I hope. Our only income is going to be from oil, which I'm about ready to show you now. And you figure, well, that's going to give you quite a bit of money. Oh no, no it won't. Especially starting out here, I'm going to have to take out a loan. You go in debt fast. you don't make a whole lot of money starting out on here. It takes quite a while to produce the oil, and not really produce it, but to use the refinery. At least the small one does. That's a larger refinery. This small one, like I said, takes 100 barrels. That's the only way getting it going, is you have to put barrels in there. It holds, well, what I put 50 of them in there and showed 50%. So I'm guessing it holds 100. This one don't hold any barrels. It just produces oil, and you can take it right out of there. Did I put in the rocker? I don't think so. I don't know why it says that on the side when it's actually a oil refinery. I put the wrong thing in there. Ah, that's stupid. Oh, I messed everything all up on here, didn't I? Let's go back to that menu. I apologize. I messed it up. I'm going to have to add some money in here. I'm going to have to make a correction. My mistake. I could have swore I did. I don't know why it has it that way. Because I even filled it up with water and oil. Nope, that's the oil pump, not the refinery. We need to sell this. Boy, that's stupid on my part. Selling points. Nope, we don't want selling points. I need to figure out where I messed up at. There's the small oil refinery. That thing is slow. I don't know how much faster the big one is. There's the oil pump. Big oil pump. I could have sworn there's another oil refinery. Maybe I'm wrong, but there's the oil pump. medium refinery. Boy, that's a big one. We'll have to make some room for that, aren't we? Okay. Gonna have to make some room for this. This is going to take up a lot more room than I thought. And my character is kind of in the way. Don't really matter. As long as I could get enough of it to somewhat place it down, it should fill in the rest, I'm thinking. Like I said, this would have been done already. I screwed up. I don't think there's a large oil refinery. I think there's just small and medium. There's the small one. And the medium one is right here. Okay, should be able to put it in over here and it should fill in the rest. Yep, I thought it would. Like I said, I thought I had that in already. I put in the wrong one. My fault. I don't know how I got a chocolate factory mixed up with an oil refinery, but I did. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna have to put the road in through here and around. That's alright, we can work with that. I have to do some more work getting it all done, but we can work with that. We do the road and everything. Like I said, I would have had it done already, but my mistake. I'm sorry. But this is the oil refinery. And if you missed it, I showed this one already. I haven't turned it on yet. This one you have to load oil barrels. I'll show you where they're at. On one. You come down here, go to pallets, and right there, $20 a barrel. And this holds 100 barrels, but you have to buy each individual barrel and bring it here and put it in there. And it goes through all 100 barrels in one day. So then the following day, you have to sell pallets. It comes two to a pallet. So you have to collect all those barrels, put them in the oil refinery, and buy another 100 barrels, put them in here individually, one barrel at a time. And, well, you can put multiple barrels in here if you just drive the trailer right here, but you got to load them up on the trailer, one barrel at a time. And no, I'm not doing that. So I put in this one. It should be full already of oil and water. There's the one with the empty ones. Let's turn that on. And I can't read that from here. That should say distributed. Okay. Now, the big one is right here. It's full of diesel. You got to have water in there. It's full of water. Okay, I just enabled the water, so it should fill up with water automatically. I shouldn't have to add any more. Now we turn this on. Change that to distributing. So now it'll automatically produce crude oil. And that one there, the barrels, well, oil barrels will go over here, but I only put 12 in there just to show what that one does and the barrels and stuff. And they go here to this plant. This is your oil refinery. And you go here and you load up your oil, your kerosene, there's lots of stuff that it does. We'll go ahead and turn all these on, because it's going to start producing oil pretty soon. But it takes a long time to produce anything in here. I wonder if you just turn on one of them. Which one should we turn on first? Or maybe one or two of them. You need diesel, because that one oil pump runs on diesel, so we can make our own diesel. And let's do that. We'll do 3 of them for now. We'll turn that on. Now I can set our money back where it belongs. And I I keep going to the wrong menu. Okay. Let's go back to here. Set money back to 0. Now I can explain what I'm doing on this series. This is our income, oil. Let's come over here. And there's the shop I already showed. The trailers we can use anytime. And the truck. They're not ours, but they're available to use. We need to put them back when we're done. Our pig farm, we have 25 pigs, which I still don't understand it. But I said we should have male animals on here. We have the realistic animal one. We had that for a while. What's supposed to have male pigs on it, and it don't. At least not on here, and I don't know why it's not showing up. And I just loaded today the enhanced animal mod. What's supposed to have male pigs in it in the game, and they're not there. I don't know why they're not showing up. I don't have a clue. I don't know if it's a mod conflict or what's going on. But we have plenty of food, plenty of straw. We have plenty of food, which is good because we have no money. We're going to have to talk to the bank, see if they'll give us a loan. We have a small house here. That's our little trailer. This is our little house. Oh, I didn't know you could go in it. Little one-room cabin. Looks like some fruit, a fruit bowl right there. Little stove. Our bed must be that couch right there. And bathroom. Nice picture. So we're gonna have to build us a proper house as soon as we get the money, which might be a while. And I'm about ready to show why. I tried playing this earlier and failed miserably. And I'm about ready to show you why. I planned on using this as our only income, which I do still plan on doing. But we're going to have to get out a loan because it takes a long time to produce and get any money with this oil. Now, I own the whole entire map, and you get money subtracted for all the stuff that you have, like the pig building, the vehicles, the oil refineries, and everything. Everything you get money subtracted for. So as you can see, we're in debt. The last time I tried this earlier, the time I was able to sell anything, I took everything out of the oil refinery that I could, everything, and I was still in debt. I still was way in debt. So it's going to be harder to make money with this than I thought. Okay, we skipped a day. Let's see. as you can see, all that's gone. That should have been went to the oil refinery. And the big one is off from 100%. So you can see it is making oil. Which that says 0, so it is going to the oil refinery. But the rate that it produces is extremely slow. Yeah, I have it set to automatically produce. That's why the oil didn't appear there. The barrels appear on a pallet of 2. So I'm going to skip a few days and see how long it takes us to make a little bit of money, because we have no money. Actually, like I said, we're in debt right now. So I might not be able to play this series the way I wanted to. Let's skip a couple days. We got nothing else to do anyway. No money. Okay. As you can see right now, we're $13,000 in debt. I don't need to go over there. That one I can shut off. I'll never use that one anymore. Not for a while anyway. As you can see, it is going down, but barely. And oil refinery, we have one. We have the grease on. That's not supposed to be on. Yes, it is. We have the grease on. We have the oil on. Cooperate. The gasoline we have off. The propane we have off. LP is off. Motor oil is on. So that's how we're making. Okay. We are making motor oil, diesel, and grease, but at a very slow rate. So I'm going to go until spring, because right now it's November. We got nothing else to do anyway. And I know there's enough food for the pigs, because, well, I've done this once before off video, but not with the big refinery. Because how I planned on playing this is I was going to use the oil to make the money for the pigs. I was going to start out with no money and have the pigs the way they are. And We're in February though. Let's check on the pigs. Okay. Sterile. Now how do you... Manual reproduction. I need money for that. What's that? Oh, how many pigs? All of them. Okay. Reproduction has started. And the reason you have to manually do it is there's no pigs showing up. Yeah, none. There's no way to buy them. And you can see we're $26,000 in debt right now. So we're not going to be able to. Let's check on the oil. Nothing. Oh. It's producing so little. It's just not going to work. I'm going to have to get out a loan. We're going to have to do it different. I'm sorry. I'm moving around over here. I need to get up for a minute. So let's skip to March. I'm going to have to do this different than I was. I'm going to have to get out a loan to pay that $31,000 back. Get out around $100,000 loan and I'll see what I can do with it. I have an idea. Something I was going to use the oil to buy, but I can't use the oil to buy it. I got to go a different route. I'll be back in 2, maybe 3 minutes. I'll be back. Sorry for the delay. I am back. Sorry about that. My cat's keeping my seat warm for me. Okay. Let's take out a loan and get started. So as you can see, this oil production mod, is it worth it? No. I would vote no on that. It is not worth it. Because we are getting nowhere fast. We're producing motor oil. Let's just see. Where's our truck? There it is. Let's go get that trailer. Wrong direction. I need to go this way. I didn't want this to be a mod review, but that's what it's turning into. I tried this earlier and I knew it would be, making money this way would be bad, but I didn't realize how bad. We don't have much to sell. Well, let's load up what we have and see if we can get out of debt. Oh, one of them things. I'm sorry, but I can't back that up. Okay. Diesel we don't want to sell. Okay. The only thing you can get out of here is the diesel. Gasoline and LP. Everything else is on skids. So, fortunately, we can't sell anything right now. And I'm guessing we're going to need about 2,000 liters. That's what it normally is. Of course, the crude oil comes in barrels of like 300 and something liters. So, let's take out a loan. I didn't want to do this. I planned on playing this differently. You will make quite a bit of money on that. It just takes forever. Not unless I'm doing something wrong. It's not worth it. You need a lot of those oil pumps going. A lot of them. And it's not worth it. Okay. We need we'll go with 100,000. Years are normally 20. Actually, that's the farthest you can go is 20. Okay, that gives us a little bit of money now to play with. Ah, geez, you can't walk on the keyboard. Where'd you go? Wait. Boy. Kitty's being a pain in the butt right now. We need to go to construction. There we go. We need to level things out. We'll continue on back here. As long as we fill it up enough where we can make it bigger. I don't know how much room we're going to need. But let's level this out. I'm not going all the way down to the end. I don't want to mess up the oil refineries and stuff. Whoops. There we go, that's better. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm not done leveling off. For now, anyway. Okay. Soften. we go. Now we need to leave here. Greenhouses. I wanted to try out some greenhouses. I was going to use them to originally start making some pig food ourselves later on, as soon as we got the money, but we're not going to get the money. Not that's the way we're going. Greenhouses. Apple tree. Huh. I can put apple trees on that other map I'm working on. I didn't know I could. Rice. We're not doing rice. For root crops. Small, medium, is the large ones. Large. That's what I was looking for. Alright. We'll get one of those. Let's try one of these. Okay. Shrub greenhouses. And I need a bigger loan. How big of a loan can we get? Okay. Okay, that's the biggest loan we can get. I seen these. I wanted to check them out. I was going to use them for something different, but okay. Soften tool, which makes no sense because we leveled all this out. There's no reason for it to be like this. We leveled everything out. I don't want to go too close and mess up the spawning point. Of course, I'm going to do it anyway. You shouldn't have to use the leveling tool because I leveled everything out. It should be level. It shouldn't raise up like that, but it does. Okay, let's check it out. We're going to need water. Let's cut through the oil refinery. I didn't want to do it this way, but we got to make money somehow. You can get water for free anyway, so I'm just adding it in this way. I have no idea how much water these take. I never used these greenhouses before. I had other plans for them. I was going to buy these as we got the money from selling the oil. But I said that oil mod is a joke. I would not recommend it. Because my whole plan for this series was that oil mod. I was going to start with no money and use that oil mod to, I was going to make money from the oil to have the pig farm. And as what I planned on doing with that, as I got money, I was going to start buying greenhouses and use these greenhouses to get crops. Instead of buying farm equipment right away, I was going to use these greenhouses to grow what I needed to start making some pig food. And the other crops I was just going to sell to make a little more money. The thing was going to start farming from there. But it didn't work out that way, unfortunately. I apologize. It took a while to get this going, but I planned on this stream going different than that, than what it did. Well, how much water does one of these take? Water. We're getting there. Actually, it's good enough. We don't need that much water. Actually, I forgot. Let's see. To turn the water on, you have to turn it to disable for it to actually start working. We just need one taker and one just to get it started. Now I turned that water on, it won't start what in the world? Why is it? Putting the water there in the pallets. Let's try that again. Something ain't right. Water. Huh. I'm not for sure which greenhouse that is, but for some reason it's not taking water. I'll figure that out in a minute. That one did. I'm gonna have to figure these greenhouses out in a second. Hello. Alright, let's figure out these greenhouses. Why that one won't take water. Okay. This one needs straw and manure. Okay. Okay, that's it, right? We want corn. Alright, we'll turn it on. Well, okay. Okay. Alright. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. I have to use my mouse. Okay. I think they're all activated. Yeah. Okay, they're all turned down. Now I need just water for one of them. One needs manure and straw. Two needs manure, one needs straw. Okay. That's right, and I did activate all of them, so. Which one is this one? Huh. I can't. Distributing? That still doesn't explain why. The water comes out there. But once it comes in these, I don't know what to do with it. Oh well. Okay. We have to borrow the shop's truck. Whoop. On the truck. They ain't gonna let us borrow the truck anymore. We wreck it. Where is it? There it is. This thing holds 6,000 liters, but we're not buying 600,000 liters of manure. That'd be plenty. Okay. One of these don't need it. That must be the one. Now, since we didn't buy this load, that can be empty. We need to put a road in. Put this back. You know, don't want the shop owner there to get upset with us. We're not putting everything away properly. Straw. Probably only need one. We'll buy two. We need a trailer. We need to go pick up the straw. I wish I could do that in real life. I put two of them in my S10. Believe it or not, an Chevy S10 will hold two of them. I wouldn't recommend it. pretty much bottomed it out. But I did fit 2 of them in it. I can't be too good on the shocks. It was definitely maxed out at the weight that it would handle. I wouldn't recommend putting more than 1 in it. Which one of these needs the straw? Will I pick it right on the first one? Nope, that one needs water. That's the one with the watering problem. Does this need straw? No. No, it don't. Ah. You'll switch them all. I'll find it eventually. I hope it takes this. I don't know whether it will or not. It is taking it. It's just it took some of it. You gotta have it at just the right spot. Wow, I got you to take the other one. There it is. Wow. We need a lot more straw. Let's go get more straw. Okay. It'll fit one more. There it is. Hiding on me. Okay. Pickup truck don't have straps. That's okay. We're not going far. All I can do is fall out. I know you're going to tell me that driveway don't make any sense. And it's all... Trust me, that was a lot better at the beginning of the video. Before I realized my mistake and messed everything all up. I'll have to fix that sometime. Well, of course it won't take it that way. It's going to make me work for it. Aha! There it is. Huh. How do you know? Pickup truck does have straps. Oh, I forgot. One of them is that gas tank. I forgot it cycles to the gas tank. Hate that. Aha! I think I found it. It's out here. Boy, that's so hard to get it to take it. I don't know why it's so hard to... Loose straw I think would work a lot better. But I chose to do it the hard way. You put it in the exact same spot where it was before, and it don't take it. Did it fill up? No. Took it that time. There it goes. Greenhouses is all filled up and running. This might be how we make our money for the pigs. Hey, let's skip a day. Come on. April. Wow. Red beet, I think that says. That's rice. That's red beet. Sunflowers. Parsnips, I think that says. I can't hardly read the screen from where I'm at. Sugar beet. Red beets here. Keep everything where we can find it. We'll put the sugar beet next to the red beet. Okay, another box of sunflower, 2 more boxes of sunflower seeds. Get on my sunflower seeds. Carrots. Carrots. Carrots can go over here. I'm gonna have to get a pig food mixer. Sugar beet. Yep, that's what I thought. Long grain rice. green rice is over here. Thought it was about done. Produces a lot of sunflower seeds. Boy, how much is in here? Tell you what, let's start with the sunflower seeds. There's a lot of them. Okay. It produces this much, we're going to have to change it so it only produces one thing. Boy, that produces a lot. Glad they don't spill out. I'd have a problem. Whoops. Here's one. Okay, 3 more pallets here. Okay. Okay, that's rice. Okay. How much more is in this thing? Wow. Well, the sunflower seeds are gone. That's good. There's a lot left in there. That one again. There we go. I'm gonna have to build some factories to put all this stuff. We need a pig food factory. Pig food, where are you? I know I have one. Huh. I know I have a pig food factory. I'm using it. Well, I was using it on New Frontier Forestry. This map, it's Forestry Edition. Oh well, we'll just have to make oil. There it is. I like this out here. I don't remember what it takes. I know the pigs take sunflowers, I believe, but I don't know what this takes. Okay, don't take sunflower seeds. Canola, corn, potatoes, and wheat. Okay. Well, that's there anyway. Oil. No, way too small. Okay. We put this. An oil refinery. Uh-huh. And how do you get them in there? can I use this not this one. Yes, you can. It'll take a little bit, but you can't do it that way. Hello, welcome to the channel. This video isn't what I wanted it to be, but I planned on using the oil refineries over there, those big tall things over there, the oil pumps and refineries. To make money, I started out with $0. I had to take out a loan. I took out the maximum loan I could get, and but I planned on just running that oil refinery and oil pumps to make my money. But I fast forwarded. You start in August. I fast forwarded it till spring, and you don't even have enough to do anything. I was quite a ways in debt, and nothing. It didn't make enough to sell anything yet. So that oil, crude oil production there is a joke. It's not a very good mod. I don't know how many years you would have to let that run to make enough to even sell anything, but okay, it got everything but that one. I won't take that one because it's upside down. There we go. But you would have to let that run in-game for years to get enough oil to be worth anything. And if you wanted that to be your main source of income like I was going to do on here, then it won't work. You can't do it. Whoops. He's gonna be upset with me for crashing his trailers. I think the best way of loading this up trailer. Nope, that ain't gonna work because I don't have a trailer like that for the truck. With ladder. Why not? This is the oil production I was talking about, the crude oil production. This one takes barrels, but it only holds 100 barrels, and you can only buy 1 barrel at a time. And so you have to buy all 100 barrels, to, load them up into a trailer, bring them here, put them in there, and after 1 day, it uses all 100 barrels. Then it appears here in pallets of 2 barrels per pallet that you have to put in the oil refinery. So when you get all that moved, you have to load up 100 more barrels, 1 barrel at a time. And no, I'm not doing that. So I switched over to this one. Big oil pump. You put diesel in there and water, and it makes crude oil, which I have to automatically switch over to the oil refinery, which medium refinery. I have it making grease, motor oil, and diesel. And since August, let's see, September, 8 months, and that's all it produced in 8 months. Of course, it only produced that in 8 months because that big oil pump is that slow. It don't produce enough to do anything. So, in my opinion, that mod is worthless. This one won't work. It should work. Maybe, I guess, start with one instead of being all different kinds. No. So I'm going to have to get an auto-loading trailer. If I can find one that does pallets. Melon pallet. This one might work. Yeah, why not? That means we're going to need a tractor. Something else I wasn't planning on doing in this video. I haven't used that one. Go with that. This video, this series, I don't know if I'm going to go with anywhere with it or not. This might be just a one-time video because this isn't what I was trying to do with it. My whole plan was to use that oil to make money, have that running to make money to run the pig farm. I might do something with this, but I'll probably have to delete this one and start over. Let's see. It did say belt and pallet, didn't it? I know it did. Huh. Well, that ain't gonna work. Flatbed. that. Don't need ramps. Let's go get that trail and try it. Now I done it. There we go. Huh. No, I know I'm not imagining things. Auto loading. And there it shows everything that it'll do. Auto-loading bell trailer. There's only one that I do have, but even then you have to pick it up. I think it's this one. But even then you have to pick each individual pallet up and put it on there. Other than that, I don't think there is an actual autoloader for pallets in fs25. Auto-loading bell trailer. Pallet trailer. I'm gonna find one yet. I'm not done with this video, the stream, because it didn't turn out the way I wanted it. Oh. Yep, no matter, you gotta load them all up by hand. There's no auto loader for pallets. Far as I know, in the mod hub, there is no auto loader for pallets. If there is, I haven't seen it. And doing these greenhouses that produce this much, the same way with this one. This isn't all of them. And this is just one day. I said, it just keeps putting out more. There's no way I'm going to load all them up by hand. I don't know, that'll be the end of this video. Stream didn't turn out like I planned it. And to do these greenhouses, I'm going to have to try to find an auto loader for pallets. There has to be one on the... I don't use the off-site mods. I only use the ones from ModHub. There has to be an auto loader on there somewhere for pallets. Because there's quite a few of these that say auto loader, but they're only for bells. So, I don't know. That'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now.